One of the reporters at the press conference after Powell announced the rate decision asked a very interesting question. Basically, the reporter asked him, we just raised the debt ceiling. The Fed's going to have to issue probably close to $1 trillion in debt just to fill up our government coffers, the TGA account. And I guess was pretty much asking Powell if we could rely on the Fed to buy up that debt. And he said a couple of interesting things. He said that he and his predecessors have been pointing out for a long time that we are on an unsustainable fiscal path. What that means is government is out of control and it is not sustainable, which means that it is not possible to keep spending money at a deficit and have this country be on a path to fiscal prosperity or to economic prosperity. Then he said it would be inappropriate to engage lawmakers. I don't know if it's so much inappropriate or just futile.
Right.
Because it is futile in my opinion. But then the real kicker here was he said, under no circumstances will the Fed be buying the government debt that's about to be issued. He made it very clear that they are in the process of unwinding their balance sheet, which means that the debt that they've already bought, when it comes due and they get their money back from the government, they're not buying more. So it'll be interesting to see if he does what he says, because I do believe that the Fed's balance sheet increased by about $3 billion just last week, meaning that they did buy some debt. So our government is refilling the coffers, and the Fed did increase their balance sheet by about $3 billion last week. So there's some really troubling points of data that I see coming out. We're going to probably have to issue somewhere around $1 trillion of debt between now and September to get our bank account back up to where we can just meet the obligations for paying the minimums on all of the things that we have already spent.